Franson, the former London junior knight, is in there digging for it, gives Nurmi a bump, finds the puck, takes a shot from a sharp angle, rebound came out into the slot, but it's the Knights who grabs it, and Jaxon Cover will start back the other way. Cover lost the puck behind the Oshawa net, and Hao-Shi Wang will start back for the Generals. He hit his own man in posthumous with his dump in, however, and Cover's got it right back, trying to feed it in front. It goes through the blue ice. Where big Brooks Griozzi plays it to the line, kept in by Brustevich, back from World Juniors after a very disappointing loss for Team USA. Out in the quarterfinals after back-to-back World Junior gold. Cover left it behind the icing line. Nickel digs for it, will pull it out front. Look back towards the point, instead shovels it into the corner for Van Gorp. Brustevich is in there deep as well. Feely will find it, send it up the boards, cut off by Nickel. Pass hit a skate, however, and Rogowski still to work in the power play. Sent around by Wilmot. Off the bench on the far side, Cover couldn't keep it in. He's got it though at center as the Knights change. Dumped in by Jaxon Cover, played by Chalette. Sent it around the boards himself. Smirnov is there, tried to get it to Rogowski and missed. Cover looks back to the point. Phoebus, a shot, glove down. And in and out of the glove of Chalette before Rogowski sent it down the ice.
Yeah, close one there. The right catching glove. Didn't quite snag that from Chalette, but luckily the defenseman was there for Oshawa to send it down. Kill some more time here with just 10 seconds to go.
Tipped in by Clark. Chalette out to play this again. Around the boards. That hit Wasselin. And behind the net is Cover. Moore out of the box. Even strength, but centered out front and right there for him.
Right in the slot. He's kind of there all alone just as that penalty expires. Wasselin with a nice job to keep the puck alive, and then sneaking out in front is Clark. I think Cover thought about it a little bit there, and that shot actually goes off the post, then off the back of the skate of Chalette and in. Knights lead. Very active start to this one here in Oshawa.
It's interesting. What looked like an unlikely break, that's the break of the stick of Franson. He was forced to go back to the bench, get a new one, got one quickly, and on his way back in, he kept that puck in at the point after it looked like the Knights would have a chance to clear it. And that is what led to that little 2-on-1 down low as the Knights were on their way out of the zone, short-handed. So the Gens on the board, cut the lead in half. Here's Cover though, across, nice passing play, Nickel to finish. And London scores the 2-goal.
Just a few seconds after the Generals cut the lead in half. It's turned over, the Generals can't get it out at the line, and a nice move here. And what about this passing play? Everybody on that shift got a touch on it.
Cover to Van Gorp to Will Nickel, the Edmonton 7th rounder. Here's Woolley. Leaves his way to center, dumps it in wide of the net. Classic will poke it ahead for Oshawa. It's in the feet of Helton. Dug free by the Knights. Phoebus from the line. Long shot goes wide. Woolley on the near side will pinch in. Sharp angle shot stopped by Thomas. Here's Nichols. Spins it down, and shot by Cover is stopped. And the Gens will get it to the half wall, but not out. This has been part of the problem for the Gens. They've been hemmed into their own zone. Here's Cover. Leaves it for Sokolowski. Sokolowski gets it back, takes a quick shot.
Period here.
Well, listen, the way the London Knights were scoring and loading up quickly, credit to the Generals, and that shot didn't miss by much. Bert Leitner, rebound try. Almost. Sent it around the Oshawa zone. It came out. Posthumous battling for it at the line. Settled down by the Knights. Jaxon Cover, native of Grand Cayman in the Cayman Islands. Started his career as an inline hockey player. Shot on goal is blocked. And now Rogowski starts a 3-on-2 with Franson and Griffin. Franson, Griffin going to the net. Drops it back instead. Murnane down for Franson. Griffin will come in to help out in the corner. Got by him. Woolley plays it in behind his net. And a long lead pass ahead, looking for Van Gorp. Cut off by Hao Shi Wang. In tipped off of Franson in the final minute of this first period. Wang pinches, it got by him. Smirnoff, though, is back. And now Vlasic will start it ahead. Tipped in by Franson. Will chase after it against Woolley. Left it in the corner for Funk. Nickel gives to Cover. And Cover across the line. Jaxon Cover, who can dangle. That one, though, broken up. The dozen seconds left in the period. Cover in the corner. Behind the net, Brstevich throws it out front into the slot. Back at the point, across, and at one time is blocked by Vlasic. He's feeling the pain of that. Nurmi tried to center it, slid off the end of his stick. Osma's pass out to center, missed Rogowski, and Jaxon Cover is back for it. Here's Brstevich. He finds Cover. Across the Oshawa line, trying to dart to the middle. Good stick by Murnane. Took that.
Going to go down the tunnel, I guess, maybe just to have a bit more space back there. But here's another look. Coming in with speed, making a move on Murnane. Getting caught up, and yeah, that right leg hitting that post. As we have a look at the overhead camera here, yeah.
Murnane poked the puck free. I think Cover stepped on his stick with the next follow through by Hao Shi Wang that caught the stick up high. It's no penalty because it was a follow through, and so we're back to even strength. It's Tyler Hine, the Generals rookie, and just his second OHL game. You mentioned, Andrew, some line switching.
Could work out well for him here.
Loses that draw, though. Shot from the point, save made by Thomas. Turning on it is Posthumus. And he'll slowly send it into the London zone. Cover's got it along the wall. Hao Shi Wang, those good first three strides, closes the gap quickly to take a puck away. It'll be sent in by Posthumus. He'll chase down Femus. Posthumus with a steal. It pops out front. But the Generals were changing, and Griffin couldn't get there in time as Nickel now brings it back the other way. Stops, looks back towards the point, sent it down low. Man out in front. It went off a skate, however. And now the Generals have a 2-on-1. Bird Leitner with Griffin. 3-on-1 developing. Here's Griffin. Back to Bird Leitner, and he just missed. Another chance, and Franson couldn't bury. Griffin waited and waited, had everyone thinking shot, and Bird Leitner just couldn't bury it. And now back. It's Figliamenti's job to rush the point. Doesn't get there in time. Kept in. Nickel down in the corner. Trying to center it. Poked off his stick, though. Hilton will get it out to center ice. He'll get off on the change. Rest of the Generals remain on. Van Gorp couldn't center that. Now Figliamenti comes away with it. 3-on-2. Anthony Figliamenti. Cross for Cormier. Just slid under his stick. Lobo looking for it in behind the net. Cormier down on it. Generals will start to get their change in. Cormier shot it wide. Rogowski off the bench, though, picks it up. Back to Moore. A long shot. That's blocked. Into the corner, Rogowski. Take it around the net. Switches with Murnane. And Murnane centers it off a leg. Back to the point to Rogowski. Hopped over his stick. And he'll just backhand it into the London zone. Good job on the far side by Cormier to get onside before he changed. He kept the play alive. Here's a chance, though, down low, and a good stick by Hine, the rookie, who got back defensively. And now Moore looks ahead, and will skate it ahead.
Generals as well, so big moment for him to play for a team that he likely saw growing up in the area.
6:40 to go here in this second period. Low scoring period between these two teams. Given that the first had 8 goals, here's Griffin across the line. Works his way to the middle. Black for Vlasic. His long shot through the crowd. Gatto couldn't find it. And then tackled down in front. He's got words for the referee as Brstevich had taken him down. Griffin will send it right back in. Vlasic couldn't get a shot away. Breakaway chance on the other side. Van Gorp had a step, drops it back. Nickel had Cover in front. Wang got his stick down to block that pass. Here's Cover again, looking short side. That one misses high, and it made it into the second period in this game. Abe Gillette pulled after London scored their 4th goal. Alexei Medvedev was pulled after the end of the first. It was a 4-1 London lead at one point. The Generals storming back with 3 straight. Only 1 goal in the second period was Nurmi's marker to make it 5-4, and where we sit. Julian Brown, the free agent signing. It's where the London Knights really benefited. Free agents, Brown, as well as Brody Cook, Ben Wilmot, who leads them in scoring. Free agent signings for a team that won the Memorial Cup last year and back-to-back OHL championships. And the Generals unable to really get those pieces to rebuild. And an icing call coming against Oshawa now.
Keeps the lead for the London Knights at 1.
London controls the face-off. Van Gorp leaves it for Woolley. Saying keeping an eye on him. Woolley will dump it high to the Oshawa line. Vlasic trying to glove that down. Good stick lift by Hilton. Starts it back the other way to Sang. Here's Vlasic jumping in. Here's Hilton following up. Pass across the crease. Broken up, and back the other way comes Nickel for Van Gorp. Trailers Cover and a shot. And that one just whistled wide. Van Gorp to the point. Jaxon Cover looks down for Nickel. Back for Cover in the slot. Broken up by Hilton. He'll chip it out to center. Bird Leitner waiting for it to fall in front of him. It landed behind him. And Vlasic and Wang at the point. Won it into the slot. Figliameni onto it. Drops off for Vlasic. Shot it wide. Now Shi Wang jumps up onto it. Now takes a shot from a sharp angle. He's looking for the tip from Sang and didn't get it. Kept in by Vlasic. Gets by Sang behind the net. Wang thought about pinching down and then thought better of it. Puck comes out to center. And Julian Brown sweeps it in. Hilton's stick had broken. He's got to go to the bench for a new one. And it's sent down the ice by the Generals. This will be an icing call against Oshawa.
Some time.
Face-off controlled by the Knights. Point shot, Sokolowski. That one is blocked. And Sang, who blocked it, will scramble off. Figliameni keeps going the other way. Corbier, a blast, and that one off the shoulder of Gatto.
Great shot. Great quick shot. High-rising shot. Almost surprised Gatto. Had to be sharp on that one and get the shoulder on it.
Gatto might be feeling it as he's back down. Crunched in his crease. He glanced off the shoulder. He seems to be fine as Nickel carries it the other way. Into the zone. Cover ridden off the puck by Timmerman. Smirnoff with a stick lift. Frees it for Lobo, and Jalen Lobo will start out to center. Trying to chip it by Sokolowski, who just made the way around him so much further that it's the Knights who are onto the puck. Nickel starts it back to Cover. Drops for Van Gorp. Back down for Cover. Looks out front for Nickel. And the passing between this line has been oh so good throughout that game. Wang keeps it alive. Wang, long shot. That one blocked on the way in. Trying to find it, Figliameni. In a battle for it. Can't come up with it. Jaxon Cover does. He'll lift it out to center. Glove down by Shi Wang, who'll rip it right back into the London end. Figliameni in on the forecheck. Gives a bunk to his man Funk. And Figliameni trying to dig it free. Here's Nickel.
The Knights content here with just settling things down and taking their time.
6.5 minutes to go. They've got a 1-goal lead. Shots are 26-23. The Gens have certainly come back in that category. They've been the more aggressive team in this third period. As they try to tie it, 9-2, the shots in favor in the third in Oshawa, although this will be a long shot counted for the London Knights there. Wang starts it ahead for Griffin. Bird Leitner, cross for Franson. He'll throw it on goal. That one hit Ristevich on the way in. Bird Leitner onto it, though. Down for Franson. Trying to play it deep for Griffin. London, though, will fight it across the blue line. Sent back in by Franson.